why keto isn't my go-to fat loss protocol. So don't get me wrong, I love keto dieting. I've done it personally, and I tend to use it on physique athletes as well when they're dialing in for a show. Um, However, for me, a keto diet is a bit like a squat progression. You've got to earn the right to be able to do a keto. There's a lot of guys in particular who will come to me and they're like, heard keto is really great. I want to do some fat loss. I want to get my body composition in. Can you just give me a keto plan and I'll follow it? And I'm like, have you done a keto plan before? And they're like, no. Like, how are you eating now? Well, I'm going to Hungry Jacks and doing this and doing that and doing this. Okay, a keto diet is probably not going to be for you straight off the bat. You've got to earn the progression for that. So the thing is before we start getting into more complex protocols, which by the way do work if done properly, but keto is one of those hard things where it's very restrictive. There's a lot of conditions that you need to meet for it to work effectively, and it can be a difficult one to have compliance onto, but also transition onto. So for me, it's one of those things. It's like, well, let's get the basics right first, because you're going to still, by cleaning up your diet, you're going to lose some body fat anyway. We're going to get that body composition. We also need to get you to a baseline where you're actually eating enough. A lot of people aren't eating enough, so we get them to eat a lot before we actually transition over to a keto, so that we've got more room to play with. Otherwise, you're going to have a very sad piece of meal and a lot of misery.